There goes Davis. Oh, my God. Davis is going to run it all the way back. Auburn's going to win the football game. Auburn's going to win the football game. He ran the missed field goal back. He ran it back 109 yards. They're not going to keep him off the field tonight. Holy cow. Oh, my God. Auburn wins. Auburn has won the Iron Bowl. Auburn has won the Iron Bowl in the most unbelievable fashion you will ever see.
Oh, what's going on? Welcome in, everybody, to a brand new edition of The Dream Wager, episode 667. Today is Wednesday, May 20th. The year is 2026. Boys, it is a scorcher past 4 or 5 fucking days in the 90s. How we doing?
We doing great. Coming off 2 electric game ones. I'm gonna be honest. I'm excited to recap it with you boys. Other than that, been dealing with the sea. I'm gonna be honest. It's been brutal, but be ready, boys. You will be sick starting next week because it's back to 50s for the weekend and a whole lot of rain. So it is what it is.
Joe?
Hey, I'm on fire out there in terms of the climate and the temperature, and I'm on fire on the court. I mean, that's for sure. Both, like Elvis said, both games going to OT, double OT at the West, but 101 end of regulation scores on both behalves. I mean, that's something I've never seen before. I had to retweet something about that. I mean, that was so crazy. I mean, it's just been, like I said, it's been on fire.
To break the fourth wall, we mentioned, or you asked me, because we used to actually do the show in where I'm at right now in the studio. You asked if I had the AC up. No, I do not have the AC up. Cleaning the fucking windows, taking the blinds off and cleaning it. And then because you could actually, these windows are so fucking old. You could take them off and clean inside the window and everything. Snap. Done.
Damn.
So, and of course, these fucking window companies, and if you're listening and you're in the window business, fuck you. I can't stand those people. First of all, they have this whole fucking spiel that it's 6-7 hours inside your living room talk. And guess what, boys? They don't do just one fucking window. They say, oh, we need to do 4 or 5. We can't just do one. It's not profitable for us. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I need my window.
I just need a window.
Yeah, I'm not asking for you to make money. I need something. Can
you are in the service business.
Yeah.
Serve me. No. Going through people. Eventually, long story short, we have someone come in next week. They are going to fix it. It's been a whirlwind.
Harder and harder out there.
You can't see it, but dripping, and we're 3 minutes into the show, so it's gonna be a long one.
I remember being in there, so that's why I asked. Still, there's no mine's is ripping. I did put it up yesterday.
You guys are up, right, on the attic, second floor attic.
No, I'm in the first floor.
Oh,
yeah, so it's not as bad. And I'm gonna be honest, the AC I got it on, but I don't got it propped right. I'm gonna be honest, I'm missing like the 2 wings on each side.
Yeah.
I'm missing a wing, so I have a small gap.
It's like
I have a small gap.
Better
small
fix
gap.
it. It's about to rain these next few days.
Oh no, I'm gonna take it down. It's about to be 50. I'm taking it down. It's about to be. That's why I'm not stressing about it.
Elvis next week being sick with the sniffles, minus 140.
No. I'm gonna say plus 1. I'm gonna say plus 115.
No way, Elvis. You haven't. Knock on wood, you haven't been sick in a while.
I know, right?
Minus 190 now that I think about it. You will be sick.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest, it is time. It's May.
You're gonna get sick.
New season.
Yeah.
I don't blame you. No, but real quick about the service industry, it was hard for me. I had to get a little tire, and they were like, I called them, do you have the tire? They're like, I have the tire. You go down to the place to get the tire. They're like, do you have an appointment for the tire? I'm like, no, you told me to come down because you have the tire available. I've come to buy the tire from you guys, right? You said you have the tire. Can I buy the tire? They're like, well, you need to have an appointment and this whole and it's like, you got the service agent right there who, if this was a normal,
I hate 2026.
Like Beningos, you pull up, you get your tire fixed.
Shout out Beningos.
You got to go through the whole corporate entity just to get your tire fixed.
Yeah, I hate 2026.
Those people are the worst in the world. Yeah. Literally, anybody in the tire or window business, and you're listening,
What happened to personal service? Like you said, what happened to helping one another?
Back in the
Those days are gone.
they're gone.
For
Unfortunately,
bro, I'm gonna be honest, it's gone.
we sound old.
We are
really,
old.
No, we're not.
Bro, we grew up
I
without a
refuse to-
phone. We're old.
I refuse to believe we're old. We're 30
We're
fucking
kicked
years
out of the house
old.
when lamps went on. That's when we went home.
I remember going to a store, not needing. Don't get me started about fucking the Apple store. You need an appointment. I'm buying headphones. I don't need an appointment. I'm going to take them off and I'm going to tap my phone.
I need a charger.
Yeah, I don't need a fucking appointment. Whatever happened to just showing up and getting serviced?
Getting it done. Be in and out. Being efficient with your time.
COVID ruined that.
I went to a Dunkin' the other day and it was late. It was like I just wanted to pick me up. I'm fucking psychotic where I could have coffee at night and still go to sleep. So
Yeah.
I wanted a nice pick me up. So it's closed at 9. I pulled in at 8:58. They said we're closed. I said it's 2 minutes. I just want a hot coffee. All you have to do is pour. It takes 10 seconds.
Called corporate now, but
And-
see, as much as we complain about it, it's like the only person you can talk to is an empty entity.
Oh, and we actually can't give you her phone number because that goes against our policy. Go fuck yourself,
That's all.
everybody.
Here's an email.
E-
We'll contact you in 3
Don't get me
days.
started with email.
Nah,
You
I
gotta
already know.
download the app first. Get the rewards program.
Shout out reward programs though. You actually they
They
do
need
give
to
out
give us a
free
little
shit.
bit more though.
Yeah, they
If
do.
you look at what, like you said, it's all coming down to just the bottom line.
What is the bottom line? That's the thing.
Profit.
Yeah. So no EC, but thankfully to your point, it is gonna drop significantly the next few days. So it needs to rain. I'm going fishing this weekend. Gotta get a fish, kid. Gotta get a fish.
I just hope it's not raining Monday so I could be on the grill.
Oh
Hey.
yes, Memorial Day weekend. Yes.
Yeah.
You can throw it down.
Oh, I forgot. How? what do you mean
Yeah.
slow
We
down?
doing a show Sunday night or we want to do it Monday morning?
No, everyone should enjoy their Memorial Day weekend. We could do Sunday. That's fine. Let's keep it Sunday. I fucking forgot. I can't wait till Friday. Fucking 3-day weekend, baby. I need it. I
I
fucking
would have went to work one day.
I would have went to work. I would have. My alarm would have went off 5:45.
You would have been like, yo, it's no traffic. It's going on. We're
no
moving
one's
to
in the store. I would
Doors
have
closed.
crossing the bridge. You know how that easy pass goes. Boys, I was gonna start with, you know why I'm wearing orange, right? I know I usually like to go in chronological order, but there's no way I can start the show and not talk about the New York Knicks.
Fair.
What a performance last night. And honestly, hand up, there was rust. I was worried in the first half because 10 days off, they look like it. And they came out flat. Cavs been playing, and they showed that they've been playing much better. But as soon as Jalen Brunson got going in the fourth quarter and we started to hit our flow,
Crowd started feeling it.
you started to see also the fatigue. Also, 2 game 7s back to back for the Cavs.
Yeah.
You started to see some tired legs. What a performance. It honestly, I was this close to going to bed about the 9-minute mark of the fourth quarter, and I was like, fuck it. Then we got a few stops. Shout out Landry Shamet, X Factor. X Factor, not just hitting those threes, but getting key stops.
You see how smothering he was defensively to Donovan Mitchell?
I loved it. Start him. But
He's good off the bench. He's good coming.
he's
off the
great off the bench. And we started to get a few stops. I was like, let me just stay up. And then they went on a fucking 18-1 run, closed the game out. And honestly, in overtime, I was like, the Cavs are not going to score. Like the way it was going, if I'm a Cavs fan, gutted. You needed to win that game. What do we talk about all the time? Taking one road game. You need to take one. They're done. How do you come back from losing by 20 points?
22.
They're done. 4 games, 5 games, they're done. You just can't come back from something like that. We'll talk majority Knicks, but real quickie, I want to ask you, who do you give majority of the blame to? I give it's a twofold question, or it's a twofold answer for me. 50% James Harden and 50% Kenny Atkinson. I think Kenny Atkinson is a good coach. 4 fucking timeouts on an 18-1 run. You got to use one.
He was looking like Joe Mazzulla out there.
He just kept letting him rock, and all we kept doing was attacking James. He was a defensive liability. He was a cone out there, and Jalen Brunson gave him 15 straight buckets. I mean, how do you not run the offense through Donovan Mitchell? He was standing on the side too. I mean,
he had a pretty good night
in the first half, yeah, but in the last 8 minutes in overtime, he went MIA. That cannot happen. He is not a star. Donovan Mitchell is a superstar. The ball needs to go through him. James Harden and Kenny Atkinson is the reason you lost that game. I'm
going to say 75% Kenny Atkinson and 25% James Harden, because as the coach, you got to know up 20 points, 7 minutes left to go. Who is my defensive liability? It's James Harden, right? Yeah. If there's one person to get off the court, I understand you want to protect the lead, but it is one person the other side could attack in every possession and possibly starting the run. It's going to be James Harden. And the main reason I bumped it to 75%, you went 50-50. The reason I went to 75% is because after the game, you know what this man said?
He was proud.
He should be fired for that statement.
He said, James Harden has been one of the best defensive players one of our best defensive players throughout this playoff run. What a statement. And I'll be honest, I think that was the politically correct answer to say.
Keep him on, Brunson.
So I'm not mad that he said it, but that's why I'm going to give him 75% of the blame.
Yeah, that's bad.
Because I think he knows at the end of the day, the buck starts on him. That was his fault. And there's no reason why James Harden is guarding the offensive player of the year, clutch player last year. I know he didn't win it this year, but we all know Jalen Brunson, especially come playoff time, is one of the most elite scorers in NBA's. Fuck it, in Knicks history.
I mean, since joining,
you're gonna have James Harden at 36, 37 years old guard him for the final 7 minutes, who is throughout his career been known as the defensive liability. And not for nothing, James Harden did the best he can. It's not like
days.
Yeah. To me, fireable offense from letting up a 20-point lead with 7 minutes to go, but also a fireable offense for not getting James Harden off the court and letting somebody come in and guard Jalen Brunson. Because that's the only one who killed you. Don't get me wrong, Mikal Bridges had a couple buckets. Shaman had a couple threes. Jalen Brunson had 22 points in the fourth quarter in overtime.
15 straight.
Yeah.
Imagine he just called a timeout and you put, I don't know.
That's my thing also, too. Yes, not taking James Harden out is part of it, but when someone is going on a run, 8-0 run, but when it got to 18-1 run, you have 4 fucking timeouts with 7 minutes. You have
they got to 7-0 run, timeout. I'm doing something. 3 straight buckets, I'm doing something.
You have to, because then, to Joe's point earlier, the crowd got involved. I mean, it was the largest.
And people left. A few thousand left.
They're kicking themselves.
They're kicking themselves. I mean, they had the largest comeback in NBA playoffs history since 1970. He's a superstar, man. Jalen Brunson is the man. Joe, question. Out of the 4 players, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Nikola Jokic, and Jalen Brunson, since 2013, who has the most playoff points?
2013?
2023, excuse me. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, 2013 is crazy.
Because I was going to say, look at it like this. Jalen Brunson has taken the Knicks to Eastern Conference Finals since joining. And semis, and then Eastern Conference Finals. I mean, why would you pose this question since we're talking about the Knicks? It's got to be Jalen Brunson.
Jalen Brunson is number 1 with 1,531 points in the playoffs. Jaylen Brown, 1,300. Jason Tatum, 1,300. Nikola Jokic, 1,400.
Are you surprised Jaylen Brown is second on that list?
He's 4th on this list.
No. You just did him second
by his numbers.
No, I said Jaylen Brown, 13. I said Jason Tatum, 1,383. Nikola Jokic.
You said Brown second. No, you did say Brown for the second, but you meant Tatum second.
Tatum, I think you just said him in order, but you didn't say the numbers. Like Jokic would have been second, technically.
Correct. Right? Yeah, Nikola Jokic is second.
Okay. Yeah, that's all. You didn't say him.
They make it every year. He's he's the best Nick of our generation.
You can make the
is.
case of all time right
He needs
now.
to
The
win
way
the title.
he's going,
He needs to win the title.
yeah, he has to win the title to be considered, the greatest Nick. But thus far, I don't think you could deny the impact Jalen Brunson's had to the culture, and also to winning. You got to always put winning into it. 2 straight Eastern Conference Finals, up 1-0 so far in this one. If he reaches the final, I'm not saying he has to win it, but him just reaching a final and maybe going to another Eastern Conference Final again in his career as a Knick, I'll put him as the greatest Knick of all time.
And his sneakers are cold. Honestly, the Statue of Liberties from Nike, those are cold.
The Kobe's,
yeah.
The Kobe statue, Nike Statue of Liberties are fire. I think there's something to it. Like, look, the Cavs having 2 of the Adidas sponsored athletes, Donovan Mitchell and James Harden. If you've seen their sneakers, they ain't it, to be real. So
the sneaker talk by Joe, I love it.
Yeah.
Honestly, there's a video that has surfaced as well. Jalen Brunson, he's very quiet, but he has that dog in him. He shows real leadership that other guys really don't.
He's from Jersey. He was born in New Brunswick.
Yeah, his Pops was playing for the team.
I'm not sure New Brunswick, but he was born in Jersey. I know he's from Jersey.
But during that timeout, like you were saying, he was yelling at them.
He was yelling.
And respecting Mike Brown for knowing when to step back and letting the leader be the voice of the team.
And from that point on, they went on a 44-11 run. I mean,
shout out Mike Brown.
And you know what I love too, like seeing at the Garden, seeing like the legends like Ewing, Larry Johnson, John Starks, Latrell Sprewell, even my boy Stephon Marbury, like they are fucking locked in and they got the city.
Mm-hmm.
Jalen Brunson is the face of New York. He really is. It is what it is.
Yeah. Right
He's
now,
the biggest star in New York.
Yeah, I know we all know Aaron Judge. We all respect Jackson Dart, what he's doing, but Jalen Brunson right now has the crown. 100%. Aaron Judge, we all know what he's capable of doing, might be the best player in baseball. I want to go that far, but you could make that case. But Jalen Brunson has constantly been delivering the Knicks into further playoffs rounds that we've seen our whole lives. Our whole lives.
How big New York is, like as a market, how big it is through all the sports, because I think you could go down in terms of NBA history too. Like as clutch as he's been on the roles that he can get, unstoppable is the word I would use, because you talk about like Curry at a certain point, like 16, when he just goes on a tear, right? It's like you're like, oh, you can't stop him. Like you're watching Jalen Brunson, and for all the argument's sake of, oh, he's undersized, he's this, he's that, he's unstoppable in these moments and clutch when you need him the most.
Yeah. I'll be honest, when Jalen Brunson gets to his spot,
he's unguardable.
He's unguardable. And that's saying a lot for an undersized point guard. And I hate the term undersized point guard, but for the definition, he is.
Yeah. And he has that experience too, going back to the Dallas Mavericks. He's been there.
He
got to the finals.
We saw him average 20, almost 30 points a game without Luka there. Yeah. We saw what he was capable to do. We always speak about it when it happened. The Mavs were foolish not to give him, or at least match the money. It's not like the Knicks threw him $250 million. They got him for $119 million.
I was talking about the contract with my buddy today, and we're like, I can't even expect what he's going to make his next contract, because he is.
If he wants to, let's not forget he took him, I think, a $50 million discount.
Yeah, to
get Bridges and
Cat because of his working of his deal.
Yeah, if he wanted to, he could have just got the fully max deal, and y'all would have never got Mikal Bridges. And I'm be honest, you can make the case. Y'all will still be as good. I'm not. Maybe not.
Right? You pay max. You can't pay a couple other.
No. If he would have got the max, y'all would have never got Cat and Mikal Bridges, just one. He can't pay. Yeah, he can't pay all, because Bridges is getting like 30 mil, 20-something mil a year. Cat's getting like 50 mil a year.
Hey, we win the chip. It'll all be.
It doesn't matter. Fuck those picks. The Knicks ended the game on a 44-11 run. No other NBA team in the last 20 years has scored at least 44 of the game's final 55 points.
So you're saying like greatest comeback of all time?
One of them.
Yeah.
In my lifetime,
bro, with 7 minutes left to go.
And this is the first time in NBA history that game one of both conference and divisional final series went to OT.
Yeah. Wow. And it's not like, this is the Eastern Conference Finals. This is the Cleveland Cavaliers that were the 3rd seed, I think. 52 win, 4th seed, 52 win team. It's not like they just did it against, the Hornets. No disrespect to Charlotte Hornets. It's not like they did it to the Hornets in February. This is the Eastern Conference Finals, and you did that.
I'll say this though, real quick on the Knicks. Great. Obviously, Brunson, Mikal hit some late threes. I think the X factor had to be Landry Shamet getting in there, making some key stops, hitting some threes. OG looked a little rusty.
If I'm the Knicks, OG's not playing in this series till you're down in the series. Don't get me wrong.
He needs his feet under him, though. He needs to play.
You just gotta get rips in there.
You're up 1-0. I'm sitting him out game 2. I'm sitting him out game 3 bare minimum. If I'm up 2-1, come game 4, he's out game 4.
I can understand that.
I'll see how he's looking game 5.
He's not good.
The hammy feels fine.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. He's got to play a decent amount.
He has to play. I mean, especially defensively. I don't know sitting him because he's healthy. The way he's driving to the basket aggressively, his hammy's fine.
Start of the overtime, I thought he was yamming on him.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I just feel like he's just
it's a shot. He's rusty.
Yeah, I would honestly sit him these next 2 games at the bare minimum. Me personally, because you're looking at the bigger picture. Could we all agree the Cavs are defeated after what we just witnessed in game 1?
My worry is like hypothetically, if you do sit him, he's gonna even be more rusty.
Yeah, you can't. You got to.
No, I'm saying game 5, he's starting role.
A couple minutes down off of the absolute dog who Josh Hart is being. Like he's just in every single play. If you're not noticing how Josh Hart's been playing.
Josh Hart's averaging almost 10 rebounds a game throughout this playoff run.
An absolute dog.
But he took a seat back and let Landry get in there because he was the better option at that point.
Yeah.
But Karl Anthony Towns played well. Mikal, like I said, hit some big time buckets late in the game, but it was a team effort. They never quit. And this team is just magical, man. I wish I was in the arena for it. I mean, just being.
You would have left.
No, I wouldn't. I'm paying all that.
I gotta catch a train.
Paying all that fucking money. I'm not leave.
Paying all these taxes and everyone's on strike.
What can Joe? I'll go right back to you. What can the Cavs do a little better? Because they didn't really play that bad up until the last 7 minutes of the game.
Maybe, just like higher percentage shots, maybe a little more pick and roll action. And then, bringing it out to like Struss and like Mitchell, because who could still hit it? Because I think him driving a lot and taking a lot of the brunt of the action, like you said, leading into it, they're looking fatigued now. And if you're going to rely heavy, if Harden can't take a little bit of slack off of Donovan Mitchell, you're just wearing out your star guy, and you can't dish it out to, like you're saying, guys like Strauss and other guys who are normally dependent on the shots for the 3 line. And it's gonna be tough sledding, because everything that I'm saying they need to do, I think the Knicks can defend against it. They have depth to do so. So we talk about getting fatigued in the later quarters. It's looking like the Knicks are going to take over, and especially after the 2 game 7s, like you said, back-to-back rounds, man. How could you not see the Knicks winning in at least 4 or 5? Like I said, the sweep. You're being a gentleman sweep. Elvis, what'd you say? You did say Knicks in 6.
I think I said 5.
Okay.
5 or 6.
Respect.
For sure. Yeah.
Respect. That's what I think it's leading up to right now.
But again, I think Jared Allen is a guy that needs to be better. I mean,
he needs to be more aggressive.
He just doesn't. He was on your team. He's just not that guy. He's
a nice guy.
He's a nice guy that wears Vans and
teammate.
Flannels.
Yeah. He's a great teammate. He's a nice guy. I'm not gonna say he's not a dog, because to get to this level, to make $100 million contract, you gotta be, a type of dog.
Him. He's out physical him down
exactly.
There.
He just at moments he's aggressive. He could give you 20 and 12, and then it's times like yesterday where you only has, I think, 2 shot attempts in the whole first half. Majority of his points came in that third quarter, I believe. So I just feel like the Cleveland Cavaliers, yes, James Harden 1 for 8 from the 3-point line. He could have done a little better. Dennis Schroeder 1 for 9 from the field, 1 for 4 from the 3-point line. He could have had a better game. Jared Allen could have had a better game. But overall, Dean Wade, 3 for 5 on the 3-point line. That's pretty good. Matt Strus, he could have played a little better, but he gave you 8 off the bench. Merrill gave you 12 off the bench. So I feel like everybody kind of did their part for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Even Donovan Mitchell, I understand he went a little cold, but in that first half, he was balling. He was one of the main reasons why the Cavs went into the halftime with that 1-point lead. So I think it's just tough pill to swallow if you're the Cleveland Cavaliers. I think you got to come out in game 2 and just come out with that same urgency, but you got to finish. But I also don't believe OG's going to look as rusty if he plays moving forward. I think Karl-Anthony Towns is going to play a little better and be a little more efficient from the field. And I also believe we're going to see maybe a larger role for Landry Shamet after last night. How many times last year throughout the playoff run did I advocate for Landry Shamet to get more minutes? Thibodeau was just letting him ride on the bench for some reason. Now look, so
that's Thibodeau's motto, his forte is to do that.
To me, after last night, it's just going to be tough for the Cavs to regroup and get this thing back on track, to be honest.
Not going to lie, going to Sam Merrill in those spots was crazy.
I mean, he has a shot. He
was hitting. He was hitting.
Bro, that shit almost went down at the end of the game, too.
Yeah.
But yeah, we do cover it's crazy. We did cover the 7 after all of that. They do wind up covering the 7 and winning by 11.
Where dogs go to die.
Yeah. When it went to overtime, I knew we won. I was like, that overtime is where dogs go to die. Yeah. Let's go to Monday. I mean, another overtime, double overtime here. Spurs outright get the underdog win 122-115.
Try to tell you.
Wemby is the face of the league. I mean, he is insane. He is the second player in NBA at the age of 22 or younger with 40 points and 20 plus rebounds in a playoff game. Can you name the other person?
Will.
Shaquille O'Neal.
No.
Kareem
in game 5 of 1970 Eastern Division semifinals.
Yeah.
He's a beast. And
I'm shocked because Kareem did 3-4 years at UCLA.
Yeah.
That's why I went.
Remember, it was not Kareem at the time. Now, with all due respect, Lou Alcindor.
We know you hear him. It's also, I put the blame and I gave it 50-50 to Kenny and James. 100% blame to Chet. Trade him.
It was going back to the days when they were playing against one another, and
he hates him. And he's soft.
He's owned him his entire career.
He is soft. Chet is cool. He's another guy that's just freakishly long and lanky and could get boards and has a good shot. But when a guy like Wemby, who can match him in size and is more physical and has that dog in him,
when it's a man against boys, it's a different.
He gets beat You saw the defeat in Chet's face on the bench. He was just looking there like this. Like a little sad puppy dog. I was like, he's in his head already. Trade him. He got babied every fucking minute. Your dog is bugging, Joe. I'll go to you first. What happened with Chet and why is he getting dogged?
But it's just that. I think it's like a PTSD effect. Like after so many times when somebody has your number, it becomes psychological. And I think you're right to Chet Holmgren's point. Now it's Wemby's in his head, bro. So everywhere he goes, rent free. I love that dog. Look at that dog. Yeah, everywhere he goes, he probably went to his hotel room, slept, and just thought Wemby right when he woke up. I mean, it's gonna be rough for him to see. He's gonna have to toughen up. He's gonna have to get into Wemby's face, tempt him to want to throw an elbow at you because there's really no other answers than to just frustrate Wembanyama in the paint as much as you possibly can. Become a rat, become something that's a pestering thorn in his side. And if you're not able to do that, then like I said, all those waves of PTSD and doubt are gonna leak in, and he's going to be a shell of himself throughout this series. And you could see the Spurs, like to E's point, leading into this. We didn't see this. We thought that Thunder, coming off of last year, as the defending champs, maybe they could do it. But Spurs have had their number, right? Yeah. Look at this year, what they've done. And also, if you look back, 3 Game 7s the Thunder did go through. They did go through second round Game 7. Finals, Western Conference Finals Game 7. And the Pacers put them to Game 7. So maybe all that basketball does add up as well. Maybe we're seeing a little fatigue. So this series is certainly more interesting than what the Knicks and the Cavs are doing. I think right now the Knicks have full control, but you got me if you guess where I'm going to be going forward in this series.
If it wasn't for Alex Caruso, they would have lost by 40. I swear to you.
Talk to him.
Lakers are missing him.
Yeah, literally. Alex Caruso was the best player on OKC on Monday night. 31 points. He was hitting every fucking shot as well, and he plays defense as well. Jalen Williams, he had a pretty good game as well coming back.
He's like an OG though. Like they're rusty right now. You could say.
But Jalen Williams at 26. I mean, he went 3 for
not
3.
as rusty as OG. Yeah.
First game in a month and a half.
That's crazy.
In a month.
And SGA 24-12. It started to. He got going late in the game. He didn't have a good first half.
They need a 34 stat line. Like that's got to be his slash line.
The problem is Chet Holmgren, and if you don't say it, there's a problem, and we might have to revoke the guru stats because it has to be Chet Holmgren.
Well, I don't need to say Chet because I'm the one that told you take the Spurs plus the points. I'm the one that told you Stephon Castle over. So.
By the way, Dylan Harper hit as well. So
yeah. So for somebody that faded me, I let's tone it down now. I'm not gonna crucify Chet Holmgren over one bad game. Did he underperform? Absolutely. Could he done better? Could have been better? Absolutely. But I told you, Wemby Yamba is still hurt from not winning MVP. I told y'all this. He said it.
He said it.
So, not shocked that I'm gonna be honest. 24 rebounds is nuts. Not shocked that he had a 41 point game one. This is why the Oklahoma City Thunder are in trouble. Dylan alluded to it. Alex Caruso came off the bench and hit 8 threes. Dropped 31 points off the bench. We all like Alex Caruso. Shout out AC, 2-time champ. Respectfully, that won't happen again in this series. We know that. Alex probably even know that. I'll give him another 20 piece, but another 30 piece ain't gonna happen. Shout out Alex Caruso.
You don't think those points move to the other guys? That those more opportunities open elsewhere?
I agree with Dylan. If he didn't show up and hit 8 threes, OKC would have lost by at least 25 points.
Easy.
It would have been that type of game. Yeah. Joe, in the first half, if Alex Caruso don't have those, I think, 10 points in the first?
And a lot of them were catching ISO points, right?
Yeah, he had the first couple buckets of the game at that. So,
wow.
I'll be honest. Dylan Harper, triple-double, first game, Eastern Conference Finals. I mean, not Dylan Harper. Sam Cassell. I took his over. Triple-double, first game, Eastern Conference Final against the defending champs. He show up. Dylan Harper, he had a hell of a game. 11 rebounds, 24 points, 8 for 20 from the field. Vassell as well. He had a pretty good game. Kenyon Johnson, 6th man of the year. He had a pretty good game. This team is deep. And with Oklahoma City, who's going to step up? Like you said, I told you, Harvestein don't love the matchup. Home crib, don't love the matchup against Wembanyama. Is Luke Dort going to be that guy? I love what I saw from Jalen Williams coming off the injury. But we saw Jalen Williams and SGA respectively give you 50 points.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, if Caruso doesn't show up, would have got blown out. So OKC are in trouble. You need McCain. You need Wiggins. You need Jim Mitchell, like we saw him ball against the Los Angeles Lakers. You need those guys to show up and give you points alongside Alex Caruso, because they have Mitchell, McCain, Wallace, Wiggins, Isaiah Joe. I know Isaiah Joe didn't get any minutes, but if those guys doesn't average, let's just say 25 points collectively throughout this playoff series, they're in trouble. The Spurs are too good for SGA and Jalen Williams to carry them throughout the series. They're going to need multiple guys to step up. We saw Alex Caruso do it game 1. We're going to need 2 key guys to do that game 2. And I hate to say this because it's only game 2. It's a must-win game for the Oklahoma City Thunder, because Joey said it earlier. The Spurs are 4-1 this season against OKC. This is not like it's a Spurs team that, haven't been there battle tested, dealing with injuries,
But
went
they're young.
0-5 against this OKC team. They're not scared of this OKC
No, but
team.
they're seemingly well coached. Is Mitch Robinson a protege of Coach
Greg
Pop?
Poch, yeah.
He is now.
And
He was
Pop
an
is also
assistant
in
for
the
years.
building.
If Pop's in the building, bro, that weighs a lot. But then
Timmy is in the building.
Yeah, wow.
So
dude.
that, bro, they're a young core that's not scared of the moment. Stephon Castle's not playing like a rookie. Dylan Harper is not playing like a second-year vet. De'Aaron Fox wasn't even there.
No.
Imagine if De'Aaron Fox there. Sam Cassell. Oh, wait, what was it? Cassell?
Shout out Sam
Yeah.
Cassell.
He had
Every time I hear that, I think of old school
yeah.
Sam.
Yeah, Sam Cassell. I always say Stephon Cassell. He also had 11 turnovers. If DeAndre Fox is playing in the game, that won't happen. So take away the 11 turnovers. Let's just say he goes down, him and DeAndre Fox, let's just say split it to have 5-6 turnovers, right? Because those are going to get taken down a lot if DeAndre Fox is handling the ball majority of the time.
Right.
Also take away Caruso's 8 threes. Let's give him 4. Still a little too much, but let's give him 4 threes.
Yeah, 8's crazy.
Come on now.
Want to correct you, Stephen Castle, not Cassell.
I
Stephen
keep, I was
Castle.
gonna say,
I keep saying Cassell.
It's all good.
Yeah, but Legends, Timberwolves Legends.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Stephen-
shout out Sam Cassell. Who should be a head coach in the NBA, by the way, but it's not.
He didn't have a job, right? He had a job, right? He was.
Bro, he was an assistant. Hella
They
teams.
gave him that
He was
position.
an assistant for the Clippers team that was in the bubble.
I remember that.
Stephen Castle did say when Wemby was doing his interview after the game, he said he's the best player in the fucking world.
He played like it.
Yeah, he definitely did. Joe, I want to ask you because, we mentioned all the other people who need to step it up for OKC to avoid going down 0-2 tonight. SGA in game 1 when guarded by Carter Bryant, 0 for 1. When guarded by Dylan Harper, 1 for 4. When he was guarded by Stephon Castle, 2 for 7. The Spurs' last 3 first-round picks held the MVP 3 for 12 from the floor in 12 and a half minutes. Something needs to happen.
I mean, that
and not for nothing. Not to cut you off, Joe. We haven't seen SGA explode offensively. Even last series against the Lakers, he averaged like 23 points a game. They didn't really need him because each game was kind of over, start of the fourth quarter. But we yet to see SGA really have that prime 35 points, 34 points, 40-point games like we saw numerous times throughout last year's playoff run. I think that's what we need to see tonight from SGA. We're going to need a big performance. Like I said, I hate to say this. OKC, you cannot go down 0-2 going back to San Antonio. Cannot go back down. You can't be down 0-2. Must win game tonight.
Yeah, that's why I stole the words right out of my mouth. It was exactly that. If you're the Spurs, you're hoping that performance keeps up.
You already did your job. You won one on the road. You did your job. You just got to take care of
another
business
one.
at home.
You're
in the finals.
Oh, you're loving it. If you got 2 on the road here in OKC, one of the most electric areas as well, too. I mean, that arena is always about what other sports they have out there. Just like how crazy it might be able to play in Canada. The Canadians, all they have is hockey. So all OKC has is basketball. So it's going to be absolutely bonkers there. If you're the Spurs, you hope he keeps up. But yeah, you're going to need the MVP performance out of SGA.
Real quick, how do Dylan? You're muted, but real quick, my question to y'all is, how y'all liking my plus 850 Spurs in 7? How y'all liking it right now?
I don't like it just because I think they might win in like 5, 6.
Come on now.
It was double overtime.
It depends tonight. I tell you what, if they win tonight, which I doubt, if they win tonight, Spurs in 5. Spurs in 5.
I really hope OKC wins just because I think we don't have an answer for Wemby. Like, I'm afraid Wemby might go for 40 every night.
I'll be honest. You know who y'all got to be worried about? The revenge of Harvenstein. Y'all ain't want to pay him his money. Y'all ain't want to give him his worth. He's gonna show y'all.
This is how you know your takes have been hot. You know how your takes have been white hot because just as Dylan fears, if you're gonna say Isaiah Hartenstein or Victor Wembanyama, give me Hartenstein in the paint all day.
All day.
I don't want to
twice
see
on
fucking
Sunday
alien down there, dog.
Oh my god.
10 blocks.
I mean, 41-24 is a
It's
Crazy.
night.
This is just unheard of.
Let's go to the ice. Game 7 Monday night. What a beauty. We cashed the first period over 1.5, and then it kind of just flatlined. The books were dying us to take the over 5.5 because every game went over except game 7. Canadians, they win in OT 3-2. Ticket is live still. The Sabres are the first team in NFL or in NHL history to be down multiple goals and then go and get into overtime in a game 7.
Only if they won, that would have been even more history.
But
I'm
it was a
heartbroken
good game. Did you win your goalie prop?
You know what? I didn't. It was 23.5. Can you tell me what
For who? Which one?
For Luukkonen, because I said Luukkonen needs to stand at his head for Buffalo to survive, and he let up one goal more than
25 saves.
Oh, so it hit. Yeah, I had over 23.5, but it wasn't enough. They needed 27. You know,
yeah, exactly.
They needed 27 stops. So
game
it was
1,
rough. I was back and forth. You know it. From what we were talking about, I was back and forth, and I got it wrong every time. So glad for your ticket cashed.
Yes, hopefully.
But you were saying, my bad.
No, you're good. They do run into a wagon who has yet to lose in the Carolina Hurricanes. So we will see. Big news for game 1 tonight. Cale Makar, best defensive player in the league, out game 1.
Against the Golden Knights?
Against the Golden Knights.
Interesting.
I got some NFL news before we get into some plays for tonight. We have the hosting for Tennessee for the Super Bowl for February in 2030. Unanimous. So this will be the first time Nashville is hosting the Super Bowl in their new stadium.
Is that where they play?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the new stadium.
Yep.
They built the one you built. The one
moving to Nashville.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm pretty sure it's next door, isn't it?
No, they knocked Nissan Stadium down.
Yeah, I know.
Nissan Stadium is in Nashville, but now it's something else, huh?
Maybe it is Nissan. I don't know. That's a crazy question. I have
it's literally
no idea.
called. Look, that's why it's so confusing because it goes from Nissan Stadium, so they're building right next to it. It's called New Nissan Stadium.
Nissan's cutting that check.
They need the.
But it got voted unanimous. No one voted against it, and I'm all for it for a new city, or new stadium, Music City. That it's electric. Nashville is sick. I've been there.
I would like to go.
And it's a new stadium. I don't mind it. Do you guys oppose?
And not to retract and go back, but I see Adam here looking at Sam Malinsky 1+ point plus 110 replacing Makar.
Oh, I do like that, Adam.
Is it enclosed or open roof?
It's probably like semi.
It's Tennessee. I'm gonna say it's open, right?
I am.
They're probably not gonna go
It's open. It's open.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, but it's got
beautiful.
like the what is it called? Like the canopy probably coming over a little bit.
No, I'm looking at it right now. No, yeah, it's open.
Really?
Because I saw the construction of it. That's why I was like, I'm pretty sure it's open.
Yeah, I like it. You guys oppose or no?
No, absolutely not. I feel like all teams should have new stadiums or at least renovated stadiums, and all should have real grass, no turf, real grass for the players.
They're also, if we're talking about stadiums, then
it's this permanent, non-retractable enclosed roof, meaning it will always remain closed.
Nice.
New Nissan Stadium.
The league meetings they did have, there will be a special briefing on the new Bears Stadium.
Indiana.
Club and league staff will update the 32 teams on progress, but only 2 viable stadium solutions at Arlington Heights and Hamilton, Indiana.
Why is this a fight? Why can't they just say in Soldier?
Because they're not going to get a new stadium.
Yeah,
Chicago's not letting them.
Yeah.
Why would they want to leave that stadium?
They have no choice.
They have no choice.
They can't play there.
They can't re-renovate it.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be honest, it's politics.
It's one. I was gonna say it, but even though it's one of the oldest, it's one of the. D, you and I've been there. That's.
I don't think like the mayor or the governor is letting them. I think it's like not.
Makes some sense. I know it's.
It's not. If it was, I guarantee if it was up to like the ownership, they'll build a new one in Chicago.
Well, in America, I gotta say real quick, it's one of the most beautiful stadiums I've ever seen. Like the way they did, because this is a World War I stadium, I believe they built this.
It's over 100 years old. Yes,
it's literally one of the most breathtaking stadiums.
Yeah, no, it'll still be there. The Bears just won't play there. Yeah, that's
real
all.
quick, just like a brief side tops. The Chicago Bears want to leave Soldier Field because they don't own it, and they limit the control and long-term revenue of it. It's 101 years old, and it's smallest in the NFL. It lacks premier seating, club space. It's run down, and honestly,
it's 100 years old, bro.
The Bears don't want to stay there. That's also the unfortunate part, Joe.
Well, it's got to be a national monument, or something.
It's still gonna be a stadium. I guarantee. Well, I'm not.
Did they knock it down?
No,
I wouldn't be surprised if there's some World Cup games there. I'll be honest.
It's not that far away. Maybe they should play some games there. Maybe there should be a bowl game there. There should be things they need to do there, right on the water. Like you said, like I said, it's the most beautiful stadium I've seen.
Yeah, maybe they will have a World Cup game there. It does start in about less than a month.
Yeah, that's
real quick, were you boys surprised to see Aaron Rodgers at first day of OTAs after signing the contract? After
trying to catch out and mentioning he's going to retire, ain't he?
I think he just wanted to show up for good faith, because we all know Aaron Rodgers is going to show up late as possible come summertime. So I think he just showed up now. But you know what? We're locked in. I'm ready to go for this season. I see you
late.
I see you July 25th. Yeah, I see you July 25th. I'll miss the first week of camp,
Yeah. He doesn't need to speak to anyone.
Yeah, I'm not shocked by it. And let's not forget, he might be a little excited about reuniting with Mike McCarthy. They win a Super Bowl together.
Yeah.
And in the back of his mind, which I honestly believe as well, I think the offensive play calling will be better this year under Mike McCarthy. I think we could all agree on that.
Shit, it better.
But the defense
better, honestly. You're right.
It better.
That defense might not be a below 500 defense winning defense anymore.
Yeah, give Mike McCarthy a good defense. The offense is going to put up points.
Okay.
Joe, to your point, he did announce today that this will be his final year. So going away party here for
real too.
Future Hall of Famer.
First ballot.
Yeah, he will get a statue. Joe, did you see the disrespect that the league gave to your boy JSN?
No.
Yeah.
So he got his Offensive Player of the Year trophy, but the plaque says Defensive Player of the Year.
You didn't know he was a strong safety for the Seattle Seahawks. That's why they look so dominant against the Patriots. And he only had 3 catches for 38 yards, but at the safety, he went crazy.
So you're saying what's his name won Offensive Player of the Year? Myles Garrett?
Yeah. He was playing both
fullback.
They don't make that position a premier anymore. How many do we have left? Use check. Remember Vonta Leach in the hole? Boom.
I don't.
Remember Peyton Hillis?
Oh yeah, legend.
Legend. He was the last. Yeah, he was the last big running back.
Boys, this is what I'll say to both of you. Lay off the weed, Rashid Rice. Because you just got locked up for 30 days. If you can't do the time,
don't do the crime.
He violated his probation. He tested positive for marijuana. The judge has ordered him to serve 30 days in jail. He will miss the OTAs and mandatory minicamp. He probably will be fined as well
and suspended.
What are we doing here, boys? What are we doing? Why is he in Dallas a week before OTAs smoking?
Sneaky 6th, 7th round fantasy pick now. I slid on a lot of draft boards. I'm loving it.
Wow.
He was last year, I'll tell you that.
Adam is saying for marijuana, that's ridiculous. We agree here, but it is still a federal offense.
And if it's part of your job criteria, you have to fucking do the right thing.
We all agree that marijuana shouldn't be let's just say you shouldn't get disciplined as bad for marijuana. We can all agree on that. But when you're on probation, there are certain things you can't do, right? Like when you're on probation, you can't travel out of state.
You're saying bro was on probation?
Yeah, he's on probation.
Yeah, right now he's on probation, Joe.
I know, but from last year. So this
you thought he just got it off? He thought he was acquitted? That happened in Texas.
And you're in Texas?
He's
red state now?
Bro, he got a slap on the wrist last year. So remember, when you're on probation, when you leave your state, you have to notify your probation officer.
They gotta know.
1. 2, when you're on probation, you are technically state property. That means you are authorized anytime, any moment of the day
to report
for supervised unwanted drug tests.
Random.
He could show up to your house at 3 a.m. What are you doing?
Do this.
Piss in his cup.
Right now.
You're under probation. Rashee Rice, I'm not mad at you for making these decisions, but my boy, you gotta let it go. I understand you're young. You're a rich dude. You that guy. You a pretty good damn wide receiver. Shit, if you play all 17 games, you might be an all-pro wide receiver now for now when Patrick Mahomes is throwing you the ball.
He's the best receiver on the team.
And there's no doubt about it. But how many years are we going to have this? Do you want to possibly throw away millions of dollars? Because you're going to be eligible to get a crazy deal off your talent alone.
We've seen it before with Josh Gordon, right?
But you're off the field is going to cost you millions of dollars on the back end. So I just hope Rashee Rice, you start making better decisions. Like I said, I'm not mad at the decisions you're making. We all smoked weed at one point. I ain't mad at you. But, bro, you're in the NFL. You can smoke weed for the rest of your life.
When you
only can make 10, 20, 30 million dollars a year for a short period of your life. You will never be able or have the opportunity to make. Well, I hope you have the opportunity down the road to make the kind of money you're making now. I honestly do, but it'll be hard to. Mm-hmm. You got to seize the opportunity you have, take advantage of the opportunities you have in front of you, and just let the streets, let the boys go for just 5 to 8 years, 10 years. And guess what? After that, you go do the world the fuck you want, when you want, however you want to do it. But till then, my boy, take advantage of the opportunities given in front of you.
Now you're on strike 2.
Wait till you
bro. Eventually the Chiefs gonna be like, too much.
Yep.
Andy Reid's no nonsense.
We're gonna trade you for a 4th round pick. Go to Oakland.
Red guy he is. Nah, man. He's always been a no nonsense guy, especially when it comes to that type of team stuff.
Joe, maybe this.
He got rid of Terrell Owens.
Yeah. Joe,
Rashee Rice, with all due respect, you ain't Terrell Owens.
Joe, what if this is a blessing in disguise? 1 week.
How?
Let me.
He's going to jail
for 30 days. 1 week before he has to go to jail, he is getting surgery to clean up his right knee to remove some debris that was causing inflammation. So he is expected to be sidelined for the next 2 months. Regardless, he can't start playing until August anyway.
There's no therapy in jail.
He's on the bed chilling.
I don't think they'll give him special privileges, bro.
No,
bro, he's gonna be in county, bro.
I'm just talking about jail. Like,
him being off his knee. That's what he said. All I'm saying is, you need therapy after surgery, right? You need to be.
It's not a major surgery. He's just cleaning some debris on his knee.
He needs to do some in the pool workouts. It's no pool workouts in jail.
You got the junkyard.
The junkyard. Yo, I don't know, man. Prison life could be one way or it could be another. So
he's not going to prison. He's going to county jail.
He's going to jail.
So
he's going to county jail, bro. He's going to be fine. You know, he's not going to have an iPad or nothing, but he'll be fine. He'll be fine.
Yeah, but if he gets caught up again, then he's going to prison.
No, I'll be honest. He get caught up, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, for the next, I don't know how long he's on probation, but when that time ends, bro, just let it go.
I gotta double check. I think they said like 2-3 years probation.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
If we would have done that, we would have been in prison. What he did.
Oh, I know. By the way, have you been keeping up with your boy Brian Flores?
No.
The court filings revealed that Brian Flores lawmakers served subpoenas to 25 NFL teams.
Oh, that's not good.
Served more than 1,000.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, it's good for him. It's good for his
it's
thing.
good for him. Yeah,
it's 1,000 discovery requests in an attempt to obtain basically a league-wide hiring process and communications that are discriminatory against minorities and specifically blacks in Brian Flores. So we'll see. It's good that they got subpoenas to do for these
I think
teams.
we could all agree, even Sam in the comments, Brian Flores is a great defensive mind, and he's capable of being a pretty good head coach in this league, I believe, right? He was set up for failure or was told to fail in Miami. And now he's not getting a job because he didn't fall in line for tanking for Miami. Because we all know there's only 32 of them. Yeah, there's only 32 of them. And we all know behind closed doors, they're going to stick together no matter what.
Yeah.
We got.
Yeah, you're all we got. Real quick, my boss for my day job, her father is Stephen Ross, the Miami Dolphins owner. So my company is run like
no bad comments about the Ross family here or the Miami Dolphins.
No, I'm just saying it's a good thing.
Hard Rock is an amazing stadium, if not the best stadium in all of football.
They should have Eva's down there too.
Hey, Garfield won their national championship in the Orange Bowl now, I'll tell you.
Speaking of Viva Tequila Seltzer, the most refreshing hard seltzer on the market, hands down. Is no wonder why Viva was voted #1 hard seltzer in the world by San Francisco World Spirit Competition. With only 88 calories, 0 carbs, 0 sugar, and a light 4.5 ABV, the Viva is perfect drink for your post-game celebration, as it was created with that active lifestyle in mind. We flavor tequila seltzer because flavor is the spice of life, and we like our drinks. So just a kick, just like how we like our lives, whether it's Huckleberry playing around a golf with the boys or an elderberry watching game 2 at the Mecca, it doesn't matter. Our favorites pair perfectly with that Artisanal Blanco tequila for that subtle and refreshing drink. Our belief here at the Dream Wager and at Viva is to live long, live well, and live it up. Real quick, before we do get to game 2, E, do you have anything here for game 2 tonight in OKC? Tips out in about an hour and a half. OKC still laying a big number, 7.5. Total is 216. If you like Spurs outright again, plus 220. What are we feeling?
You know what? I wanted to play it safe, so I ended up teasing them. So for the people listening, I would tease the San Antonio Spurs up to 12.5 and the Knicks down to 0.5 point. Because, we all think Cleveland, I'm going to be honest, that was just a gut punch after game 1. I don't think they recover in game 2. I think if anything, if they recover in the series, it's going to be back home games 3 and 4. But for a prop for the live listeners, give me Wembanyama over 13.5 rebounds. We just saw him have 24 in game 1. I don't think he's going to have 20 plus. But 15 is in the realm. He had 10 in the first quarter. So I'm going to just say he has another 4 or 5 in the first, another 3 or 4 in the second. And by midway the third, if not the fourth quarter, he'll be over 13.5.
I know I went to him game 1. I probably would go. It's a must win. I agree. I was going to ask you, but you read my mind. Smart guy. I was going to ask you if it's a must win or can't lose. This is a must win here.
It's a must win. You can't go down 0-2. Yeah. Like, maybe if the first 2 games were in San Antonio and then 3 and 4 are in OKC, then I'd be like, okay, you could afford to lose game 2 because then 3 and 4 will be at home. You can't go on the road down 0-2. You cannot. The Spurs are too good of a team. I understand they're young. They are a young team. But like I said, Steve Castle doesn't play like a rookie.
Shout out Sam Cassell. We need to get
Dylan
him on.
Harper doesn't play like a second-year vet. Keon Johnson is your 6th man of the year. Victor Wembanyama is announcing to the world, I'm the best player in basketball. DeAndre Fox is back tonight. They won the game without DeAndre Fox, who's going to give you average around 15 to 18 points a night, who won't turn over the ball 11 times.
He could double-double on for it easily in his return.
And he's been there and done that. He's not scared of the moment. You think he's scared about SGA and OKC and Luke Dort? No. So
few props here for tonight. Chet Holmgren under 14.5 points.
Yo, did that cash game one? I had that under. Remember under?
He had like he had 7 or 8
points. Yeah.
Under, we're gonna 14.5. It opened up 15. I wish I hit
honestly do think he bounces back, but to go over 15,
scared.
I think
he's flat out scared of him.
I think he has 4 to 6 points more than Monday, so I'm gonna say he has 12 to 14.
Under 14.5 points for me. I'm gonna go back to the well. Over 21.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Dylan Harper. He is a bucket. He gets a lot of volume, even though he doesn't start. He gets in, he plays a lot. He's averaging around 15, 16 this playoffs run.
Championship teams have those guys that come in and fill those roles.
Yeah.
100%. I also was feeling Steven Castle over 11.5 rebounds and assists as well.
Coming off a triple-double.
Yeah. So I like that as well. But that's for tonight. Let's get to game.
Over.
Oh, you got it. Let's
over
go.
in the night. Yeah. 216.5.
Yeah.
Huh? I said,
You ever remember growing up watching
Home Improvement?
No, Boomer,
Chris Berman.
Chris Berman. And,
Chris Berman. But he did that too, Tim Allen.
Honestly, Joe, I don't want to announce this live, but I really wasn't a Home Improvement guy.
Oh yeah, I remember.
He said, "I don't want to announce this live."
No, because I like Tim Allen.
It was like sitcom TV. That was one of them.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. I'll watch
Home and Santa Claus, legendary.
Yeah, exactly, classic. But I only watch Home Improvement like after George Lopez or something. Don't get me wrong. If it's Family Guy or Home Improvement, I'll watch Family Guy. If it's George Lopez or Home Improvement, I'll watch George Lopez. If it's Martin or Home Improvement, I'm gonna watch Martin.
Paint dry.
If it's Fresh Prince or Home Improvements, I'm gonna watch Fresh Prince.
No, Fresh Prince, I'll give you. Fresh Prince is fucking hilarious. But no, it's NFL primetime with Berman and Tom Jackson.
Yeah,
growing up,
legends.
Huh? Yeah, no, fucking.
Yeah, I miss him calling home run derbies.
Honestly, I was talking like a few minutes ago about Sam Cassell being a guest. Go like an all-time guest. We need to get Chris Berman. That would be a legendary interview.
I always loved his dynamic with Tom Jackson.
Oh, he's the man. Let's go to game 2 though. Back at the Garden, laying same thing, laying 6.5. Actually, it's come down. We were -7 the first game. -6.5 here for game 2. -225 plus 188 for the Cavs. Total is 215. Joe, I'll start with you in this one. What are we feeling here, game 2?
Yeah, man. I mean, like you said, it's looking like the Cavs are out of it. And whether or not it's them that put themselves out of it, you want to say it's a historic collapse, or if you want to say it's a historic comeback and that the Knicks just put it to them and stepped on their necks when they were down. And I just think exactly that. Like, I'm going to lay the 6.5. I don't need to tease it as much as I think that you would say that, push to OT, and that's why we covered the points here. Maybe the Cavs have. I don't know. After that, how could you come back from that? So I think I'm all in on the Knicks in this series. I'm on the fence of I'm on the side of them sweeping the series now, especially after that game 1 win. So I'm laying the points, and I'm still going with them sweeping the series.
What do you got, E?
I wouldn't be as confident as Joe, but he's not wrong for thinking sweep. I'm gonna be honest. After what we saw last night, you're not wrong, Joe. But I'm gonna go back to the well. Give me the Knicks -2 first quarter. I've been cashing these first quarters, especially at MSG, majority of this playoff run. So I'm going to go right back to it. We cashed yesterday, even when they were down, just after that bad start. They still covered the -2, I think 2.5 yesterday. Give me the -2 tomorrow night, and then give me James Harden over 17.5 points at -120. I think James Harden does bounce back.
Over James Harden?
Oh my God.
I'm not saying the Cleveland Cavaliers are going to win. All I'm saying is I don't expect James Harden to shoot one from.
I love every play. When I heard that, that's the only one.
You lost me.
A little bit of
all right.
All right.
All I'm saying is at this time last show, y'all faded me with OKC. I mean, when I took the Spurs, y'all both faded me. And y'all said, no, Elvis, I think you're wrong here. James Harden bounced back in game 2. I'm not saying he's going all out. I think he could give you 18. I think he could go 3 for 9 from the 3-point line, give you about 5 to 8 free throws and hit a couple.
He's
layups.
going over
Joe.
flops and turnovers.
Joe, Here's a little ladder prop I think you'll like. You said you didn't like E's play, which I agree. Terrible play. Landry Shamet. 2+3s at +185, 3+3s at +500, 4 threes at 11-1, baby. Give me Landry Shamet.
Hey,
I like the 2. 3 and 4 sprinkle, but 2+3s.
Hey, that's why I said
yeah.
sprinkle.
Yeah, 2+3s are locked.
bring the bets down a little bit as you go up.
Full unit on 2+, a quarter of a unit on both of the other ones. It's +5 and it's 11-1. I'm trying to have fun, and Landry Shamet is, like, to E's point earlier, he is going to get more minutes this game after what he's shown Mike Brown not even offensively, on defensive side of the ball as well. So I agree. And I do think Knicks win. Do they cover? I hope they blow them the fuck out.
I'm going for it. And if you're ready to give me a prop, I actually think we might get a big night out of Cat. So I'm gonna go over.
I expect a better night from Cat. Yeah, absolutely.
It's gonna be wherever they're gonna set his line at. I think he's gonna score at least 30. They're not gonna give him.
No.
30. I was thinking his assists, because I don't think he's been there, shooting wise, but he's always looking. His eyes are always. He's like a fucking. He's like a point guard where his eyes are always down the court.
When he's on the 3-point line and he holds the ball like this.
I genuinely.
And I will hold you half the time. He throws a dime. Too. Yeah, he throws a dime. So that is
from Jersey.
Knight is fun. He is a former point guard. He had a growth spurt.
I'm saying McCutcheon.
Yeah,
St. Joe's.
Let's not forget Anthony Towns. He's a funny character, and bro, when he's dribbling up the court on a fast break, he's not gonna hesitate to give you a no look.
Yeah,
he's not gonna hesitate. He's a pass first guy when he's going down the court for some reason. So shout out Cat. Yeah,
lock in the assists. I got Cat with the assists as well.
You're right. It's plus about 12-1. He gets over 30. Give me it.
No, 30 pieces nuts.
I'm telling you though, if Cat does go for 30,
y'all winning by 20.
We're blowing him the fuck out.
Cat's not going for 30, Joe.
I think it's possible, bro.
If he does,
anything is possible, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, shout out you, Joe.
Out of everyone that's poised to go 30, who's got the best odds?
Brunson,
number 1, and who do you think's number 2?
Donovan Mitchell.
And number 3 is Karl-Anthony Towns. So if you're gonna give me the most value here, it's Cat.
All right, Cat.
I was going to take Cat at +30.
Props.Cash.
I love it. Yep. Shout out Props.Cash, the best way to research all your player props. The boys and I, we've been using Props.Cash for a few years now, and it's helped us find an edge in all of the player prop markets on the web or in the Props.Cash app. You'll get quick visual data on player trends, matchup history, and recent performance across every major sport. Clean, reliable stats that make it easy to spot value. Plans start at just $19.99 a month, and right now you can get 25% off your first month with the code DREAM25. That's DREAM25. So download the app, not now, but right now, and sign up with the monthly subscription. Use code DREAM25, and you'll be paying just $14.99 your first month. Level up your prop research today at Props.Cash. Joe, right back to you. Anything here? Like I said, big loss here for Colorado. Game 1 tonight. Avalanche home hosting the Vegas Golden Knights. They are favorite -172, +142 for the Knights. Total is 6.5. Anything here for tonight?
Like you said, losing Cale Makar, one of the best goal scoring defensemen in the league, it's going to be tough. But the Avalanche just really seemed like an unstoppable force, and it's hard for me still not to lay the puck line. Like I 47 Golden Knights on the year to the Western leading Avalanche, who just look so dominant at home. First game in ice, anything can happen. Mitch Marner's playing a hell of a postseason here, but when it comes down to get the Lordo, to get that Stanley Cup, I think the Avs going to have to capitalize on home ice, and I think it starts with game 1. So I'm going to lay the puck line. Avs -1.5 at +142.
Let's go to your neck of the woods for game 1 tomorrow night in Carolina. The Hurricanes are hosting the Montreal Canadiens. -196 for Carolina, +162 for Montreal. Total is 5.5.
We thought, and I said the stat to you boys in the chat, that the only 2 teams left in playoffs on both sides of the the NBA and the NHL playoffs had the ability to end the playoffs sweeping every single series. Would have been the Thunder if they didn't lose game 1, but that's now said and done with Elvis' guru pick of the Spurs. But the Carolina Hurricanes have a chance to do it if they beat the Habs here, and if they beat them 4 consecutive games.
Yeah,
going down to history as the first team to sweep all this series? I think not. I'm going with the Habs here in game one, coming on hot. You know how hockey it is. And the same can be said for those Golden Knights. I just think we're looking at, a team that could score the goals even without Cale Makar as to a Hurricanes who could stop you. And if they just let up a couple more goals than they're used to letting up, I think the Canadians could sneak one here in game one. It's a lot against this. Obviously, the odds indicate that plus 170 coming off of a game 7.
Oh, shit.
At home, I'm still going to ride with them. I'm going to take the value underdog here in the Habs. Rooting for your ticket, D-Rock, taking the Canadians. What else do they have? Canada's all in on their hockey team.
I know you hear that thunder outside. That shit.
Bad weather.
I just saw the lightning.
Yeah.
And 0-3 against the Habs all year. These Carolina Hurricanes have not got a win against them. So,
Joe, you know what I'm going with. Back to the well. Under 5.5 here at home. I mean, they're 7-1 towards the under. They went over one time, and it took overtime for them to go over. I need to go under here. They just lock up defensively. It's going to be a 3-1, 2-1 type of game. Carolina's going to win, I think. They're too heavy of a favorite. I don't trust the puck line either. I just think we see a low.
You don't think one of the favorites has a chance to lose? That's what I looked at.
I think, if anything, Golden Knights have a chance tonight.
So so you're saying the Avs have a more chance to lose than the Hurricanes.
Correct.
Hey, if your prediction comes true and the Hurricanes keep winning, I mean, I'll be rooting for history if they could go for the 3-series sweep.
I'm actually rooting for Carolina.
Bro, they would have to sweep the Stanley Cup too, and then I think that would do the quadfecta, not the trifecta, the quadfecta.
Quadfecta. Say that 5 times fast. Yeah, but other than that, should be really good puck. The first game tonight, Western Conference Final, starts in a little over an hour, and then tomorrow we will head to Carolina for the Eastern Conference Final. And then lastly, before we get out of here, we are presented by Kalshi, Real Money Predicting Sports. Kalshi is available in a ton of states, and once you trade $10, you get $10 with our promo code ROCK with 2Ks24. That's Kalshi, promo code ROCK24. Boys, let's hit the dime. Yes, Joe.
Yeah, no, I was just going to say, go on with this. I was going to say if I could lead off with you.
Yeah, baseball. A short slate here on a Thursday. Only 7 games. Mets losing. By the way, did you see they gave up an inside the park grand slam yesterday? Only hilarious. The Mets.
James Woods, baby.
You can't make this shit up. I was watching it right before the Knicks game was on, and I was like, oh, that motherfucker's going to score. He's going to – you can't make this shit up.
But that's why I was going in tonight. I was like, I think it's a good time to fade the Mets. And you were going to get the Nats before game start time at plus 108. So leading into this episode.
And they're up 4-1.
And they're up 4-1 right now. So it's funny because you look at the same division and the Braves, I was going to lay the 1.5 at plus 100. And they're up 3-1. So.
Oh, nice. For today, I was on the Rays. If you're not – I know a lot of – maybe listeners aren't really tuned into baseball, maybe like I am, because you got playoffs going on.
If you're not playing the Rays right now,
if you're not betting the Rays every fucking day, you don't like money. You should be at least betting the Braves every fucking single day. And I don't know why the books are giving them at such a discounted price. I got them today at minus 130. You need to be betting the Rays, E. I know you're not into baseball as much right now.
I took the Rays on Monday's show.
No,
Sundays.
No, I'm talking every fucking day. No, literally every fucking. You need to be betting them every fucking day. I was looking at the Guardians and Tigers games right now. I'm also seeing the Yankees games got delayed. Talking about bad weather. Well, yeah, because it's about to torrential downpour. I was on the Rays today. I am on the Brewers tonight. Kyle Harrison. And because we're getting plus money too. And I'm also on the Athletics. Aaron Savali has been a stud. And the Angels are, we talk how bad the Mets are. Angels are worse than the Mets.
If not worse. Yeah. I had Tigers plus 104 tonight. With the delay, I don't think they're getting back on, but I had Vlad Jr. first to hit a home run in the series, and it's still top of the first. So if they ever resume play, I guess that's live. It was plus 1,000. Red Sox and Royals under 7.5 at even.
Yep. Love that.
Bruker, I was with you on that. Cards minus 1.5 for some strange reason. I was just feeling like a little frisky on that. So let's see how that goes. It's Pirates who aren't unable to score runs, so maybe that's why. Plus 190 if you lay that with the Cardinals. Shohei Ohtani's on the mound tonight, so I was going to go plus 8Ks at plus 114. You're getting that type of value on him to get that many strikeouts. I think it's possible, especially if he goes long. And I was with you as well to the end there. Actually, so much with the A's. the Athletics to lay the run line, -1.5 at +129.
I like that, Joe, just because he's been struggling with the bat a little bit, and not to say struggle, but let's just say he's been a little down for
He said he wants to
Otani's sake.
focus on pitching, right?
Yeah, so I wouldn't be surprised if he goes out and balls on the mound. So 2 plays for me, 1 dog, 1 favorite. 1:15 starts Pittsburgh Pirates taking on St. Louis Cardinals. I'm gonna take the dog here. Oh, damn, it jumped up. So shop around. I took the Cardinals +106. Shop around. I'm gonna take a shot here with Dustin May versus Ashcraft. I'm really not a huge fan of Braxton Ashcraft. I'm gonna be honest. St. Louis is rolling pretty good. Pittsburgh is struggling now on the road. Kind of surprised. St. Louis are dogs here. Give me the +106 with St. Louis at home, and then my second game, Atlanta Braves taking on the Miami Marlins. I'm gonna go with Steven Strider on the mound versus Alcantara. Give me the Braves -133 on the money line.
Oh, so this is all tomorrow, right?
Yeah, for tomorrow.
Oh, I got my slate for tomorrow.
Yeah, for me, real quick, I'll run like the Guardians. I don't know how you get in front of the Tigers here. They've lost 7 of their last 8. The Guardians are rolling right now offensively. I think they should be the bigger of a favorite. So I like Joey Cantillo. Casey Mize has been good, but I just think the offense has been phenomenal.
I think the 0-0 tonight. I said the Tigers win tonight, but I'm right with you, fading them tomorrow. And Guardians -1.5 at +158.
I like Ashcraft, but I think the reason they're underdogs at home, yes, the offense has been rolling and Pittsburgh has lost 4 in a row, but Dustin May's not the best. I think we'll see some runs here. I like the over. Fade the Mets. Kate Cavalli. It's going to be David Peterson. I know it says TBD, but it will be David Peterson.
No, it's David Peterson. Yeah. And I actually, as I faded the Mets tonight, I'm going to pick, and I've been hot with those teeter-totter picks. When I've been fading someone and picking on the next and vice versa, it's been working for me. So fading them tonight and picking the Mets tomorrow.
Wow, I can't even see the Yankee game. I think that's off the board. It probably got postponed already
because of the postponement. Yep.
Yeah. I do like the Braves here. I like the under though. Spencer Strider has been good since coming back, and Sandy Alcantara, he has been hot and cold, but at home he's just a really good pitcher. So under 7.5, I do think the Braves win a close one.
Is there a way to bet his total innings? Because like
his outs,
bro, he just is in there no matter what. Like it should be time to pull him and put a bullpen pitcher in. He throws the manager back.
There's no props yet, but you would have to bet his outs. They'll probably sit around like 16, 17. That's like 5.5, 6 innings.
I'll say he goes 7, 8.
Yeah, they're going to need him if they.
He's the only pitcher that gets a complete game nowadays. So
yeah, and then other maybe D-backs run line. Erod at home. Erod, holy shit, 3-0, 165 ERA. The Snakes are starting to hit. So you want to fade Colorado away from Coors. They stink against left-handed pitchers. I think D-backs +112 on the run line is a very great
value.
Play. Yeah. But that's it, boys. Anything else here before we get out of here? Anything?
No, that's it. Knicks -2 first quarter. James Harden over 17.5.
In the coming weeks, we'll have a little footy going, like you said, not only the World Cup, but before that, we're gonna have the final of the UEFA Champions League. So
just know when it comes to World Cup,
we're getting Mal on. We have to.
We gotta get Mal on and
Belmont next week too.
We're going to USA. Nah, I'm not saying all the way.
Yeah, we're not there yet.
We're gonna be taking the money line for good faith. Let's just say that.
Okay.
I told
+230, +300.
I just recorded with Mal on the MLB show. He hit, and he is so hot, like just betting wise. Yeah. He hit an exacta 54-1.
Oh my God.
And I go, the week we don't have you on the show, he goes, Dylan, I was laughing all the way to the bank.
Yes.
I was dying, and I go, but you would be proud. Elvis hit the winner. He goes, and he was very proud.
Yeah, football is different for most of the world than it is for the States. It's different now. You saw the passion they had for when Neymar got selected for Brazil.
Oh, like, for the World Cup.
Yeah, he cried. Yeah,
he was
crying. He just had surgery 2 years ago.
One last ride, man. Messi, Ronaldo, Neymar.
You know what's funny? My old job, my coworker told me, he was like, "Yo, when the World Cup comes, ask our manager. His name was Moto." I was like, "Why?" He was like, "Last World Cup, I eat." He told me, I always ask him, "Who's gonna win today?" And I'll bet it. everything hit. Almost every day. I'm telling you, just ask him. He's gonna give you bangers. Yeah, he knows. He old head. He like 70.
Wow.
Loves soccer. He still plays soccer to this day. Like he still plays soccer.
The knees
to this
are
day.
holding up.
Yeah, bro. It'd be times where I see him. Well, not no more because I don't work there no more. But he, you know, like how these old Japanese guys have like that stick, and he'll like stretch it on his leg with that little stick. Yeah, he'll OG.
Like a foam roller, low-key?
Yeah, but just picture it like a little wooden stick, like some old school shit. He probably got that shit passed down from like the 40s, bro.
What's the saying?
No bullshit. It looked like some nice.
Yeah, fear an old man in a young man's game. Fear old.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that stick is the reason why he's still going at 70.
I love it. Boys, thank you so much. Yeah, we got to start closing the windows. It's about to pour. So good luck. Enjoy the games tonight. Good luck on all your bets, and we will see you guys on Friday. Peace.